प्रोग्राम के बारे में बताते हैं।
To be scared, it's okay to cry. Everything is okay, but giving up should not be an option. They say the failure is an option and failure must be an option. You fail, you get up. Then you fail, then you get up. And then it's how the human is stronger. Today, I'm here in front of you to remind you the truth. That's how to get in the rush of life. Failure is the first and honest step towards success. Often we look at failure as something shameful, something to avoid, something to fear. But in reality, every person who has ever achieved success has failed more times how much he has succeeded in success. Think about Thomas Edison, who had failed more than 1,000 times before inventing an electric bulb. If he were given up, so we must, you must, and he must living still in a doubt. Think about Abraham Lincoln, who has ruled several elections, being the greatest and powerful leader in the history. Dear audience, failure doesn't mean you are weak. It means how much you try, how much you are learning, and how much you are moving forward to your goals. Failure is a kind of a teacher, and when the life for one cannot provide it. But a failure teach you, and when the life cannot teach you. Dear audience, remember, no mountain is that much high if we keep climbing on it with faith and courage. Failure is not a final. Failure is not final. When you fail, you get up. But you should not give up. You should continue your success. You should achieve something in your life. Remember, failure is a kind of a teacher that the life cannot give you. What you learn from failure and when the life you didn't learn from a life. And if you never fail, you will never learn. If you never learn, you will never grow in your life. In the end, I would like to say that we have dreams with a big to achieve our goals, to win, to top and to reach. But let me tell you something. Every great person, before achieving something, he has ever failed in his life. In the last, I would like to conclude my speech by the famous quotation that failure gives you two options. You stay down or you get up. Thank you for your attention.
Everybody wants success. Everybody wants the money. They want the result, but they don't want the fear, the doubt, the sacrifice, the loneliness. You will not deserve success unless you wait for it. You will not get what you wish for. You will get what you fight for. Defeat is not the end, dear audience. It is the way we are dream ascent. Each rod we take, each tear we shed, builds the way we are vector treads. Failure is not the opposite of a success. It is the foundation of a success. That every great leader, every great person, every great achiever which you admire today had passed through the valley of failure before reaching to the mountain of a success. Like Thomas Edison, who failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the electric bulb. They laughed when I lost. They laughed when I failed. But what did they not know? That failure was shaping me. Failure is not final. Failure is simply feedback. Failure is a teacher that whispers, they try again, that is not the way, there is the way. Failure is a teacher that teaches even the success cannot teach. Failure is a teacher that teaches even the biggest professor, the biggest teachers cannot teach you. And dear audience, remember dear audience, that failure builds strength, failure builds character, and failure builds wisdom. Dear audience, each difficulties do you face in your life, each stumbles do you face in your life, each troubles do you have in your life is a proof that you have reached this sphere. The crowd goes silent, the light dims, and in that moment, defeat stares you in your faces. I may have failed today, but I have learned. I may have fallen today, but I will rise stronger. My story is not over, it is just beginning. Dear audience, failure is not the end of a journey. Failure is not the end of a journey. Failure is the first and the most important step toward your real success, toward your real achievement. You lost the fight, but not the war. You lost the fight, but not the war. You are closer now than ever before. The road was rough, the sky was grey, but still you find your way. As Qazi Muhammad Ali Jinnah says that a Muslim is not born to give up, to lose their vision, to lose their goal, only due to the sake of failure. Thanks for nice attention. They laughed when I failed, but what did they not know? That failure was happening. That failure was clearing my doubts. Failure is never final. Failure is simply feedback. Failure is a teacher that whispers, they try again, that is not the way, that is the way. The audience, failure is a teacher that teaches even the success cannot teach you. Failure is a teacher that teaches even the big professor. Remember, the audience, that each trouble you face in your life, each stumble you have in your life, each difficulty that you have reached this way. The crowd goes silent, the light dims, and in that moment, defeat stares you in your faces. I may have failed today, but I have learned. I may have failed today, but I will rise. Everybody wants the money. They want the result, but they don't want the fear, the doubt, the sacrifice, the lonely night. You will not deserve success unless you live for it. You will not get what you wish for, you will get what you fight for. Defeat is not the end, dear audience, it is the way your dream is set. Each fall you take, each tear you shed, builds the way your vector treads. Failure is reaching to the mountain of success. Everybody wants the money. They want the result, but they don't want the fear, the doubt, the sacrifice, the lonely night. You will not deserve success unless you live for it. You will not get what you wish for, you will get what you fight for. Defeat is not the end, dear audience, it is the way your dream is set. Each fall you take, each tear you shed, builds the way your vector treads. Failure is
starting by the greatest name of Almighty Allah, who is Rahman and Rahim. Respectable teachers and my dear honorable chief guests, Assalamu alaikum. Today is my talk about educational reform in Pakistan. Pakistan education sector faced numerous challenges that hindered its development and accessibility. Some of the key issues include out of school children. Over 25 to 37 million children between the age of 5 and 16 years are currently out of school. In the country, the second highest number of school children in the world. Low literacy rate. Pakistan literacy rate stands at approximately 60.7% with notable disparity between urban and rural. Rural areas have low literacy rate, with some districts has lower than 43%. The quality of education is getting due to outlet circle poorly included liberties and shortcuts of qualified teachers.
With the greatest and might of Allah, who is Rahman and Rahim, who is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, who inspires teachers and my dear audience, Assalamu. Today I want to talk about very important. Talk of God. Failure is the first of success. Many people think that failure means the end of the journey, but in reality, it's the beginning. Every great person we met today has a person. They have a number of times they were electric bullets. The most person felt a number of times they were electric bullets. It had given up. The world would still be in a darkness. Failure teaches us this that success cannot. It makes us stronger words and more is mind. And more is mind. Each anywhere and show us anywhere in forever and dreams us closer to our goals. You will achieve there many times. Many times. We're before that. But those million are not. They are the step toward standing tall. Thank you for attention.